this is Corey Wilcox coming to you again for another installment of the Campbell Music Club, and I appreciate the invitation to be a contributor to this. I hope that you're taking time to listen through all of the different songs that are being suggested. Gosh, what a variety of music and a variety of experiences that we bring to the table. I hope that you would consider yourself, if you're not already, being a contributor to the Campbell Music Club, because I think we need more people pitching in. So my week, this week, in the theme of Valentine's Day, boy oh boy, doesn't that give us an array of songs to choose from. I decided to go with a song by an artist that I believe is very underappreciated, if not unknown to many people, by the name of Ben Shive. Ben Shive is an interesting fellow. He's been, he's a Missourian, natively, but lives in Nashville, operates a studio out of Nashville. And if you haven't heard of Ben Shive's music, I guarantee you have probably listened to something that Ben Shive has had his hand in, especially if you listen to any sort of modern Christian music. I can tell you that Ben Shive has produced for Sarah Groves, Rend Collective, Andrew Peterson, Slugs and Bugs. Our kids are really enjoying Slugs and Bugs. I think he's done 2 of the Slugs and Bugs albums, produced them. Ellie Holcomb, Rend Collective. I know that he's done work with the Grey Havens, Sanctus Real. So he's had some credits on a lot of different music. But what I really would love to highlight is his composing itself. He has put out 2 full-length albums. The song that I chose for this edition of the Campbell Music Club is called Wear Your Wedding Dress. Wear Your Wedding Dress. And that is on his album called The Ill-Tempered Clavier. And the album itself, boy oh boy, I can't tell you how much emotion that it evokes from me. Just preparing to do this short video, I listened through the album again at home today, and I cried twice listening to it. It just strikes at the heart. This guy is a genius. He is writing some amazing music, full of just wonderful melodies, very catchy tunes, but more than anything else, just deep and soulful, thoughtful, heartfelt, real raw lyrics. There's not a song I don't like on that album that this song is on, but Wear Your Wedding Dress is actually the last song on the published album. And it's a sort of love song, kind of in the same vein, I think, as Ben Folds' The Luckiest. So it's got that same sort of a vibe to it, where maybe it's not your typical love song. You know, when we think about ways to say I love you to somebody, or the ways that we sort of frame marriage, this song I think speaks to it really deeply. And it's not a sappy romantic love song. It's a real raw love song. It's a love song about the fear that comes along with being in a relationship. It's a song about the joy that comes along with being in a relationship. And I think it's a song about how short life is, and how some days it's enough just to recognize that. So yeah, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, Wear Your Wedding Dress by Ben Shive. And as you're listening through the album, which I know you're going to do after you listen to this song, you're going to listen through that whole album, probably both of his albums, because he is just an amazing composer, an amazing lyricist. I'm telling you, listen for the influences. You'll hear it loud and clear. If you like the Beatles or ELO, if you like the Beach Boys, maybe the Bee Gees' early stuff, if you like orchestration, if you like movie music, think like John Williams or Thomas Newman. If you like the underlying influences, the strings, Stravinsky, maybe even some air of like Rachmaninoff. I mean, there's just so much depth of musicality and of lyricism in his music. I can't express enough to you that if you have not heard, have not listened, I can almost guarantee you that no matter what your background in music is, you are going to find something to love about his songs, and I dare you not to get invested. I hope he writes more. I'm just waiting for the next one to come out. So if you can't tell, I'm a big fan. I hope you become one too. I love exposing people to maybe new artists that are on the fringes that you've never heard of before. So happy Valentine's Day, and happy listening. From Campbell United Methodist Church, I'm Corey, and the Campbell Music Club.